Hey everybody, how you doing? I believe that there are people who are paid to put out content about Jameis Winston that's offensive. And I believe it's tied to some of the same people that made up Jameis Winston lies while he was in college at Florida State and may very well have set him up for the incidents that was tied to. Yeah, I said it just like that. And you would say, why? Because there are people who know that Jameis Winston, if he has the right backing and the right training, could be the best quarterback of all time and black, and they don't want that. Why would they spend their time doing that? Racism, pure and simple racism. I mean, consider that we live in a society where the hair of the Publix supermarket chain spent $300,000 of her own money on the Trump rally. And there's a lot of what is called dark money going around targeting the publication of certain types of stories to make people think a certain thing. And so I've noticed that there's quite literally a wave of content that's designed to make black people either look bad, particularly if they have prominent positions, or to seed the fans of constant racism and then say, oh, that's not racist, or any matter of related content that together produces division. And they've targeted Jameis Winston. Let's take Erica Kinsman, for example. If you read the 760 pages of case work, you'll find that Erica Kinsman and Jameis Winston were two underage people drinking. That Erica Kinsman didn't remember what happened. That her own friend said that Erica Kinsman texted her and asked her if she should go with Jameis, and that friend said yes. And that when Erica Kinsman walked into Potbelly's in Jacksonville, Florida, she'd already had between 3 and 4 drinks, strong ones. That's one example, yet that never gets out. And when Patricia Cornwell, the attorney that was representing her, got involved, who happened to be her auntie, she said that Kinsman never dated, quote, black boys, unquote. Turned out she had dated 2 that night, one of them being Jameis, the other being another college football player. That case was encapsulated with lie upon lie upon lie, many told with respect to Jameis Winston, none told at all with respect to Erica Kinsman. In other words, what was put out about Kinsman was by Kinsman's camp or the media, a sympathetic media. When it came to Jameis Winston, there was a lot of hyperbole, left out information. You get the idea. So fast forward, and then let's take the Uber case. The person who put Jameis Winston in the Uber car was Jameis Winston's agent, who's since been fired, who told the Uber driver, hey, you're getting a star here. And then no one bothered to ask if the Uber driver was driving under the influence. The assumption was that the Uber driver was okay. Jameis Winston has seldom been given the break. I contend he made a mistake by going to Florida State as opposed to Stanford and black coach David Shaw, who had been a better mentor for him. But the damage was done. I was told by an associate that Jameis Winston chose Florida State to be close to the South because he believes that there's strength of character in growing up in a Southern atmosphere around his family. In other words, not going away from his neighborhood the way he grew up. I get that. But staying in the South has put him around people who seek to damage his reputation. And a number of those people apparently have money behind them. Let me show you something that I saw on Twitter that caused me to further back this. This is Twitter. And if you go further, this has to do with Jameis Winston in training camp. And if you zoom in on these, there's the constant refrain of Jameis Winston being funny, unintentionally funny after the whole matter regarding the tackling dummy drill. Now you would say, okay, well, he made a mistake or whatever. He went through there. But my point is, we don't see any other cameras on Taysom Hill at all. It's like Taysom is doing nothing. If Taysom Hill throws an interception, you won't read about it or hear about it. But if Jameis Winston does it, you hear about it. There are some people, like, for example, Nick Underhill, that report that Jameis Winston had, I believe, the best camp of any quarterback in the Saints quarterback room, I believe, last week. But then there's another person who said that Winston was 5 of 5 and Hill was 7 of 6, but it turned out that another person gave completely different numbers in camp. So I don't trust the reporters, because they also don't tell you what kind of passes that they're throwing, what kind of players are being called, and they don't ask Sean Payton and his crew what they're trying to get the quarterback room to learn. So what you get are these people just throwing their own ideas out there, and then you get one take, I believe, by another reporter, not Hill, but another fellow, not Underhill, but another fellow, Jason something or other, who dared ask Jameis Winston why he talked a certain way. It was a question that was racist. In other words, hey, how come he might as well just said, hey, how come you're talking white all of a sudden, or something like that. I mean, it's clear that he's been working out. No one asked him about his workout regimen. No one asked him about what Jay Glazer did for him. It wasn't anything like that. The Jameis Winston episode has shown to what degree the media will go to destroy someone. What makes this so ineffective is the reporters don't know enough football to be credible. They just ask stupid questions. I'm talking about as a group. There are a few that do, but the large set of them are mailing it in. And then there's this other item I saw on a post I found regarding Winston, and it had to do with his again, the tackling issue, right? But this one was different. It was put on Instagram. I'm about to show you. I'm switching screens here. Okay, it was put on Instagram, and I swear that this language was Russian. Take a look at this. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, and I'm going to zoom in on it so you can see what I'm referring to. This is obviously from Instagram. Well, let me zoom in. Okay. And see if I can scroll down a bit more. I can't. That's as much as oh, there it is. You see that? Look at that. I believe that's Greek. It's either Greek or Russian or some language like that. It's clearly not American. And then it translates into language where Winston is basically, where they're making fun of Jameis Winston. This is American football, Drew Brees. Okay, and when you look at it in total, you have to ask the question: why is this here? Why am I looking at this? Okay. It's absolutely ridiculous. And let me zoom back so you can go to if you wish to do so, go to, and I please ask you to do so, go to the Twitter account yourself. Let's go minus and see it is at 360 the studio is what it's called. Okay. No, 36 the studio. You can't even, it's not even written correctly. It's 36 THS studio. I'll write what it actually is. 36 TH Studio. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. 3.6. It's like this. It's at 3.6. Try this again. At 3.6 TH Studio. Okay. We put that in there. There. That is the Instagram place. 3.6 TH Studio. Where you can see what I'm talking about for yourself, unless of course whoever has it up there takes it down. 3.6 TH Studio. What is that? All right. Why do that? Does this imply that there's foreign money behind the effort to smear Jameis Winston? Why? What about that Colorado racist incident? Was somebody put there in the stadium to yell out the N-word, knowing it would get on national TV to piss someone off? And why wasn't anything done about it? And why this effort to sort of say, oh, he didn't say that, which is getting old hat. That happens a lot, okay? 3.6 TH Studio. Right here. Look at this, folks. I found the actual site. I want you to look at this and ask yourself, why does this exist? All right? What I'm about to show you. Okay, look at this. Okay, I'm going to ask you, why does what I'm about to show you exist? Why does this exist? Right here. Why does this exist? I want to know. Look at this. Boom. All right, that's it. Okay. And let's move in closer to get a better look at what's going on here. This is infuriating. Let's zoom in on this. View, zoom in. View, zoom in. View, zoom in. View, zoom in. You see? Look at this. That is either Greek or Russian. I mean, all right, what's the point of it? And then, what are they trying to do here? All right, thank you, Randy. Okay, what are they trying to do here? Ask around. Send this to other media, even though it's a test. If the media mentions it, hey, we got some honest people out there. But if they don't, but this is ridiculous. This is infuriating. And Jameis Winston's camp and the Saints should be alerted to this. All right, that's these are the normal, almost memes that you saw from expected photographs from other Twitter posts that you saw on national television, right? And then Jameis Winston, when it comes to Jameis Winston, they point at him, okay, as doing something weird. All right? Okay, they don't even know why he's there, what he's doing, but what's the point? And they take all of his errors, but his items the point is they put the camera at him, and this one somebody else did, and they're amplifying it. Okay? What's their interest in this? This is American football, Drew Brees, Saints, New Orleans, Jameis Winston. Why? He is the next man up, but they're making fun of him. All right. So there's something funny going on here that I don't think is funny at all. He says, that's just wrong. I really hope Sean Payton should really start Winston instead of being in love with Hill. Yeah. I don't think first of all, Sean Payton is not in love with Taysom Hill. A. B. He doesn't favor one or the other. Okay, I followed this enough. I don't want to have that conversation. That's not what I'm getting at here. All right. This is a clear effort to smear this person's name. Who starts is secondary. Eric, you should not be here. Go to bed. Okay. My point is that this is about a nationalist effort to smear Jameis Winston's name in different ways, to make him look bad in different ways by focusing on him, taking whatever he happens to do and make fun of it. For example, we see him go through here, but no one showed the camera where he went through without incident. They just showed that one. He stayed up. He didn't fumble. What's the point of showing something like that? Okay? This also takes away from our focus on anything good he may do. So there's clearly something going on here. And I believe that should be looked into. I'm going to continue to emphasize it because the people out there doing it are going to continue to do it. And they are paid to do it. Otherwise, why take the same words and use them like unintentionally funny again and again and again? You know, this is a clear effort to simply take something little he might do and then blow it up. That's a clear, obvious strategy. The question is, who is doing it? Who's paying for it? And why? What are they trying to achieve? Are they trying to unnerve him through social media in the hope that he doesn't win the starting job? Because you don't see anything like this put to Taysom Hill. This is really scandalous. All right, subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com. Send this around.